Yeah, they're trying to make it more gothic, more darker and scarier, but, you know, once you make Freddy a comedian, he can never be scary again. Alright, y'all, dinner in a movie is back, y'all. Got a special one for you today. Oh, I say that every time, right? I got a special one for you today. But every dinner in a movie is special because I barely do these. And when I do, I try to make it special for y'all. So, Sloppy Joe lovers, rejoice. I got a Sloppy Joe recipe here that's gonna knock your socks off. I got this from Delish, I think on their Instagram page. Alright, this is Sloppy Joe with a twist. Alright, so being I'm making Sloppy Joe, I need a sloppy ass movie to go with it. So being I've been reviewing the Elm Street movies lately, 3 and 4, why not go for 5? 5 was a sloppy ass movie. I'm making Sloppy Joe to go with a sloppy ass movie. Alright, part of one of my favorite franchises, with my favorite slasher, and one of the worst movies of the franchise. Let's go. Bon appetit. This is all we're gonna need here, real easy, real fast. I'm using ground turkey instead of ground beef because I think the ground turkey tastes better with Sloppy Joe. Alright, got my green pepper, my red pepper, my onion, some garlic, ketchup, salt, pepper. But you see, this is the secret ingredient. This is the extra love that's going in this recipe that's gonna make it, as the white people like to say, pop. Alright, y'all, don't judge me how I'm cutting these onions. I know I'm not the fastest in the world, but damn it, I get the job done, so shut up. Alright, we got that cast iron good and hot. Let's see how hot it really is. Ooh-ka! Out of mercy. How sweet. Fresh meat. Alright, so as the meat's cooking, I'm gonna cut these peppers up. Man, look at that color. Look at that. Doesn't that look beautiful? Got the red and the green and the garlic. God damn, that's gonna be nice. Shit. Alright, so we're gonna do our seasonings here. Excuse my big ass arm in the way. I'm sorry I'm blocking the camera with my chunky ass arm. But yeah, you want to do salt, pepper, and adobo. That's my trifecta of seasonings, y'all. That's gonna give it that, whoo, man. You know what I mean? Give that a good mix that up. And a little extra love I'm gonna put in here, some poultry seasoning. So this is ground turkey, so yes, it's poultry. It gives it just that extra flavor that it needs. It's gonna make you bite your finger off. Damn. While the meat is browning, I want to take a moment to talk about A Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child. This was the last installment to the Elm Street series for about 2 years. Then they decided to do Freddy's Back, which is an abomination, and I can't ever talk about that movie ever again. A Nightmare on Elm Street 5 is considered by many one of the worst in the series, and I can't argue with them, but the movie does have a special place with me because when that came out, I went to visit my father in Seattle, and I haven't seen my father in about a year, you know what I'm saying? So we went to the movies a lot, like that was our thing, and one of the movies we went to see was Elm Street 5. So I'm still coming off the high from the 4th movie because I watched that one so many times, so I just knew 5 was going to deliver. And 5 is kind of a weird one because they try to go back to Scary Freddy, how he used to be in the first 2 movies, because in 3 and 4 he was starting to become more of a comedian, and even though he still has his comedic chops in this one with all the puns and everything, but they try to make him a little bit more creepier. Like even with the makeup, they try to make his makeup a little bit more, you know, grotesque. But it's one of the worst makeup jobs in all of them, and they even put like black bags under his eyes. And even like the tone of the movie, it was real dark, it was brooding, and it had a hip-hop soundtrack. Yo, at the end when the credits came on, I never forget, every time I hear the song I always think about Elm Street 5. Kool Moe Dee, the Kool Moe Dee diss song for LL Cool J played at the end of this movie. And if you're old enough to remember when you rented the VHS tape back in the day, if you wait till the very end after the credits, they had a music video by Houdini. Yeah, so so this was like hip-hop Freddy, whereas the other installments were more heavy metal Freddy, but this was like hip-hop Freddy, you know. But anyways, yeah, the movie was alright, you know, not a large body count, but Freddy's really not known for his body counts. He's known for methodically, strategically taking out these kids, the Elm Street kids. He has a personal vendetta against them, you know, so he's not just killing just for the sake of killing. He has a reason for killing. So I think he only caught like 3 bodies in this one, and Lisa Wilcox is Alice. Oh my god. Alice can still get it. I don't give a damn. Like, I don't know what. I'm just mentally weird like that. Like, I just want to go and just smash all my childhood crushes. She's one of them. Also, Patricia Arquette, Nancy Thompson. I want to smash all of them. Even the Puerto Rican girl from Breaking 2. Shit. And now we're going to transfer the meat into the pot. Nah, but yeah, we're going to transfer the meat in here because we're going to cook the vegetables. And yeah, so transfer the meat over there. Put a little oil in the pan. We're going to transfer the onions, peppers, and save the garlic for last because garlic cooks really fast. So get the peppers and onions all soft and everything first. And then you add your garlic. And speaking of garlic, I forgot to film myself putting the garlic in there. My bad, y'all. Fuck it, but that's what you want to use for your garlic. And get that nice and mixed up. Oh, 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. Make sure you mix that in there real good. Give it a good stir. Alright, that's after you add your garlic, then your tomato paste, and get it nice and mixed up, looking like that. Now, you add your Coke Zero. This is the magic right here. About 2 cups of Coke Zero. Slowly stir that in there. And you want to make sure you get it nice and syrupy, like nice and thick, almost like a stew. You know, so mix that together. And I didn't get myself doing this, but add a little bit of pepper in there. Alright, just for a little bit of kick. So once that's good and thick, now you want to add your meat back to there. And we're gonna need a bigger bowl because that's a lot of meat and the pan ain't big enough, damn it. That's why I'm stirring slow so none of the meat falls out the pan. I want to savor every bite. You feel me? So give that a good mix in. Mix, mix, mix. Mix, mix, mix. Mix that shit up. Alright, now 2 cups of Heinz ketchup. Pour that on in there. I use Heinz ketchup, not Great Value this time because Heinz just has that extra oomph that Great Value ain't got. You feel me? So look at that. That looks better than Manwich. Manwich ain't got shit on the kid, man. After you make this homemade, we'll never go back to Manwich again, guaranteed. So now we're gonna do 3 teaspoons of Worcestershire, but as you can see, those ain't teaspoons. That's a tablespoon. So I gotta do some damage control, y'all. I fucked that up. I didn't realize it till the last second. So I gotta do some damage control here. I gotta spoon out some of that Worcestershire so it doesn't taste all Worcestershire. You feel me? So yeah, a little bit of damage control there. Scoop that shit on out. All right, make sure you stir it in there. And we're gonna add some chili powder, about 2 teaspoons. Give that a good stir. And we're about ready to go, y'all. I want y'all to hear this shit. Check this out. I'm about to tear this motherfucker down. That's my Samuel Jackson impression. Tater tots in the air fryer. Excuse the bad camera work. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to do camera with one hand and, tater tots in the other hand. So set that on French fries for like 12 minutes. Get it nice and brown like, and let's go. All right, y'all. About to fix my plate and get in front of the projector. Yeah. Sloppy Joe now, so the shit's supposed to be sloppy, all right? Got my buns here. That should be enough for 1. And that should be enough for number 2. Any that's left over, I just scoop it up with the tater tot. Y'all know how it goes. Alright, anything that doesn't make it on the bread goes in the tater tot or the fries. I personally like to do tater tots with Sloppy Joe. It's just old school. That's just my personal preference, you know what I mean? There you have it, y'all. Look at that. The thumbnail. Coke Zero Sloppy Joe. Some tater tots out the air fryer. And now in front of the projector to watch a sloppy ass damn movie, A Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child. Starring Babe, Alice, Lisa Wilcox. Finally made it here in front of the projector. And yeah, I gotta ask for Sweet Baby Ray's these tater tots, man. I salted them after I got them out, but they still bland as shit. So, got Sweet Baby Ray's them, and I'm gonna be washing it down with my Simply Lemonade here. I usually get the Lemonade Light, but for some reason they stopped selling them at the Walmart I go to. They just discontinued them for some reason. Okay, yeah. Sweet Baby Ray's bought that out. So the scene I'm watching is when Freddy is reborn, when he's brought back to life. Because if you remember in part 4, he was taken out by a mirror. Damn, I probably should have toasted this shit. This bun is soft as shit. Alright, but yo, I'm gonna take a bite of this. Look at it, it's smoking. I'm gonna take a bite of the Sloppy Joe here and tell you what he's working with. If food don't kill you, the service will. that Coke Zero gives it the flavor that it needs. I'm telling you, once you make this, you'll never go back to manwich again. Alright, to those that love Sloppy Joe, that was eating manwich out the can, you never go back to manwich. You gotta make it like this, y'all. Yeah, they're trying to make it more gothic, more darker and scarier, but you know, once you make Freddy a comedian, he can never be scary again. Now, they might do a reboot down the line, and maybe they can re-horrify him, but still, even though he's no longer scary, he's still an icon. He's up there with, like, Thanos and Darth Vader, man. Freddy fucking Krueger. One thing you can't deny, though, no matter what you think about this movie, one thing you cannot deny is when he's brought back, he's got them exaggerated limbs, and he's like, "It's a boy!" Dun, 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 dun. I still remember seeing that in the theater, and the pop that it got from the crowd when that part happened. Like, people like applauded when Freddy came back. And yo, another cool scene is Dan, Ghost Rider death. That was cool as shit. This movie does have its highlights. It's way better than Freddy's Dead. I remember watching this as a kid and was mad because Dan got her pregnant. She was supposed to be my baby mama. So y'all, I ain't gonna take much more of your time. I'm gonna finish my Sloppy Joe here. Excuse me, my Coke Zero Sloppy Joe. I'm gonna finish Elm Street 5. What is your favorite Nightmare on Elm Street movie? What is your least favorite? What you're doing this Halloween? Comment freely below. Let me know what you're doing. Taking my kids trick-or-treating. And actually one of my kids, because my oldest, she's 16, so I don't think she's dressing up. But my 5-year-old, he's dressing up as Johnny Lawrence, Cobra Kai. But yeah, y'all, comment freely below if you like and dig this content. Talk with my mouth full. If you like and dig this content, hit that like and subscribe. Notification bell in the corner. This is Rashad G signing out. See you in the next video.